This company tests how spacecraft and satellites survive in space before they even leave the Earth. Satellites, spacecraft, and critical electronics only get one chance to survive the radiation, vacuum, and electrostatic discharge of space. And proving the hardware will survive has traditionally been slow, expensive, and uncertain. Electromagnetic application is changing that.
EMA here in Pittsfield and the lab that we're in specifically focuses on what we call spacecraft survivability. Is the thing that you're sending to space going to survive the time duration and the location in space that it is? And we use our equipment to replicate the radiation profiles that you'll see at different parts of space and make sure that the equipment there behaves in a way that you'd expect and you don't get bad results or anything like that.
But why is this important?
Everything in space relies on solar cells. It's the only power that you can bring with you is what you have up there, right? And over time, the optical coverings and things, they darken. Electrostatic discharge can happen from space radiation effects. And being able to just have a playground for companies to be able to come in and do that was kind of what we were after here. And what you see here is kind of the culmination of it. Like, science isn't always pretty, right? But lo and behold, I mean, we have protons and electrons and we can move things in and out of it there. And we really haven't run into a test we can't run, all because we were able to get a really well-rounded suite of equipment to make this possible.
In 2021, EMA received a $429,000 M2I2 grant from Massachusetts Center for Advanced Manufacturing. The M2I2 grant provides state funding to help Massachusetts innovators start manufacturing their hard-tech technologies. Here's what Justin said about his experience with M2I2.
One of the challenges with any small business is growing is really painful. It's very expensive. It takes a really long time if you're going to do it organically. And for EMA, you know, we've typically been just a group of really big experts. Like, we have such deep expertise in really hard technical areas that when you grow a company, you need infrastructure, right? And so for us to choose infrastructure or equipment, it's just not a solvable problem here. And so by having outside grant capital like what M2I2 provides, it makes that an easy case where we have the funding in place to buy the things we need. You know, I think we were a $3, $4, $5 million revenue company at that time. So we're talking about $500,000 in purchases that needs to happen kind of in a big bucket. And that's just, you don't have that money laying around in your checking account. So it becomes something that we have to draw out longer time durations there. And sometimes the business opportunity just evaporates when you can't do it. So the whole M2I2 experience for us was really easy. The grant process was straightforward. We got terrific guidance from all the folks at Mass Tech that reviewed it and told us kind of how we needed to do it. And realistically, like, I wish more companies did this, right? Because it's just such a powerful resource to have when you're trying to grow something here at Mass.